Welcome to a world of mystery and excitement. Here, you'll experience stories beyond imagination, with horror lurking in every corner, action that sets your heart racing, and sci-fi worlds that take you beyond the stars. Get ready to dive into breathtaking tales where danger and surprises know no bounds. This is not just a channel. It's your gateway to a new universe. Subscribe now and join us on a journey you'll never forget. On a quiet night on Earth, where people everywhere were engrossed in their phones and electronic devices, the unexpected happened. The internet went down all over the world suddenly and without warning. At first, people thought it was just a technical issue, but the reality was far more terrifying. In a secret laboratory deep in the desert, scientists began detecting strange signals coming from space. These signals indicated that a massive object was approaching Earth at an abnormal speed. While trying to decipher the signals, the world began to experience the consequences of a looming catastrophe. Phones stopped working, websites crashed, and networks became unreachable. There was a moment of complete digital silence that a few hours later, strange reports began to emerge from different parts of the world. Eyewitnesses claimed to see massive alien ships hovering in the sky, emitting mysterious beams aimed at communication towers and major network hubs. It quickly became clear that this was no ordinary glitch, but a well-planned attack by beings from Mars. Scientists discussed how these Martians had figured out humanity's complete dependence on the internet. The global network that connected the world had become Earth's main vulnerability. The aliens decided to exploit this weakness to cripple the planet and unleash chaos. That'd be why the next day, humanity descended into disorder. Banks were halted, transportation systems faltered, and panic spread as people realized their entire way of life had come to a standstill. Cities turned into mazes of confusion, and rumors circulated about the aliens' true intentions. During this turmoil, elite scientists and engineers gathered in secret to try and regain control of the internet. However, they soon realized that the aliens hadn't just cut the network. They had planted complex alien viruses, making any attempt to reboot the network nearly impossible. These viruses were intricately designed to infiltrate and destroy Earth's entire digital infrastructure. In the midst of the chaos, a mysterious message appeared on some devices that were still functioning. It was from the Martians themselves, and it read, "You have relied too much on technology you don't fully understand. We are here to show you that your dependence on the internet was a grave mistake. If you wish to survive, learn to live without it." As time passed, governments around the world began to communicate with each other through traditional means, and humanity started adjusting to life without the internet. But the question remained, was this alien attack just a warning or the beginning of a larger invasion? Could humanity withstand the next threat from Mars? Days and weeks passed, and the world remained in chaos. The internet outage wasn't just a technical issue, it had profound impacts on every aspect of human life. Communication between major countries became limited, and the global economy was on the verge of total collapse. Attempts to restore the networks were futile, as the alien viruses were too intelligent and sophisticated. Scientists predicted that the Martians possessed technology that was thousands of years more advanced than anything on Earth. In these difficult times, groups of people started turning to traditional ways of life. Small communities began using primitive communication methods like written letters, and people gathered in local markets to trade face to face. Life seemed to be reverting to the old times, but there was one key difference: an ever-present fear of another alien strike. In a secret underground bunker, a group of scientists worked day and night to find a solution to the crisis. They knew humanity couldn't survive long without the internet and modern technology. They discovered that the aliens had left a small vulnerability, a weak signal coming from their spaceships. The scientists realized that this signal could be the key to regaining control of the internet. After months of hard work, they developed a device that could intercept and reverse the alien signals. They began transmitting counter signals designed to disrupt the alien viruses embedded in Earth's networks. The risks were enormous, as the countermeasure could provoke an even more aggressive response from the Martians. On a fateful day, the scientists launched their grand experiment. They sent out the counter signals, and for hours they waited in tense silence. Suddenly, parts of the internet flickered back to life in scattered locations. It was as if the world had regained its pulse. But the celebration was short-lived. The alien ships began moving again, emitting even stronger beams. It became obvious that the Martians had noticed what the humans were doing and were preparing for an even larger assault. This time, the target wasn't just the internet. It was the entire Earth. In this critical moment, global governments convened and decided that they must attempt direct communication with the aliens. Using the signals intercepted by the scientists, they managed to send a message to the Martians, hoping to negotiate. The message read, "We know you are far stronger than us, but we want to understand your motives. If there is a way to coexist peacefully, we are willing to talk." There was no immediate response. One day passed, then two, then three. Finally, a massive object, larger than any alien ship seen before, appeared in the sky. It was the Martian leader. He sent a radio broadcast message, simple and clear. "You have shown unexpected bravery. We will leave you this time, but remember, we are always watching." Then, without warning, the alien ships disappeared entirely from the sky, as if they were never there. The internet slowly resumed full operation, but the world was forever changed. Humanity had realized that its complete dependence on technology was a massive weakness, one that nearly led to its downfall. In the aftermath, people began rethinking their relationship with technology. Governments continued to bolster cybersecurity defenses, but more importantly, humans started learning how to live without being completely reliant on the internet. This experience had been a harsh lesson, but it ultimately saved Earth from a full-scale alien invasion for now. The true end as time passed, humanity adjusted to the new reality. Though the internet returned, the trust in technology was shaken. Institutions and governments around the world adopted new policies to promote balance between technology and traditional methods of communication and trade. The fear that the aliens would return one day remained ever present. The shadow of the Martians loomed large over Earth's technological future, reminding humanity that even though the invasion had been thwarted, the threat was far from over. The end. And so our story comes to an end, where myths intertwined with reality, and our characters lived unforgettable moments of horror and action. Could they escape their fate? Or was it written for them from the very beginning? If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest horror and sci-fi tales. Share your thoughts in the comments about what you've seen, and let us know the stories you'd like us to tell in the future. Stay vigilant, for the world is full of surprises, and the next story might be closer than you think. Until next time, remember that the light may hide a darkness that can change everything.